Imagine this. You invest just $100 and it turns into $1 million. Sounds impossible. Well, what if I told you this isn't a fantasy, but something that can be achieved with time and a little financial magic? This magic is called compounding, and it's the ultimate wealth-building tool that can transform your life, whether you're 16 or 60. Stay with me because what you'll discover today could be the single most important decision you make for your financial future. And here's the scary part. You may be losing out on it right now without even realizing it. So, what exactly is compounding? In its simplest form, compounding is when your money starts to make money. Think of it like planting a seed. The money you invest is the seed, and over time it grows into a massive tree that produces more seeds, which in turn grow into even more trees. But here's the catch. Just like growing a tree, it takes time and patience. Now let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you don't have enough time to grow wealth? Trust me, that fear is normal. But here's the reality. You do have enough time. If you start now. If you're 16, you're sitting on a financial gold mine waiting to be unlocked. Even if you're 60, it's never too late to plant your seed. You know what's funny? Most people think they need to be financial wizards or born into wealth to grow their money. But the truth, even a modest amount can turn into a fortune if you understand compounding. It's kind of like your Netflix subscription. You barely notice the small charge every month, but after a few years, boom, they've got half your paycheck. Compounding works the same way, but in your favor. Here's where it gets exciting and urgent. Compounding doesn't just add to your wealth, it multiplies it. In the early years, the growth may seem slow, almost unnoticeable, but over time, it starts to explode. Let me give you an example. If you invest $1,000 at an average 8% return, in 10 years, that money becomes about $2,158. Not bad, right? But after 30 years, that same $1,000 turns into $10,000. And after 50 years, over $46,000 just from $1,000. It's this snowball effect that leads to exponential growth. But here's the conflict. Most people give up too early. They see slow growth in the beginning and think it's not working. Or even worse, they never start because they think, I'll do it later. But the later you start, the less time you have to enjoy the benefits. And that, my friends, is the silent enemy. Time slipping away. Cliffhanger. You're probably wondering, how can you make this work for you? Well, let's dig into exactly that. So, how can you harness this power starting today? It's simpler than you think. 1. Start early. Even small amounts invested today will grow massively over time. Don't let fear or procrastination rob you of your financial future. 2. Stay consistent. Regular contributions, even small ones, will compound over time. It's like adding fuel to a rocket. It just needs a push to keep accelerating. 3. Be patient. Compounding rewards those who wait. Don't panic when you don't see immediate results. Remember, the biggest growth happens later. Here's where things get serious. Whether you're 16 and just starting, or 60 and thinking it's too late, it's not. Every single day that you delay, you're missing out on potential growth. If you start now, your future self will thank you. But if you don't, well, let's just say that future may not look as bright as it could. Did you know Einstein called compounding the eighth wonder of the world? Yeah, the same guy who figured out relativity. So if it's good enough for Einstein, shouldn't it be good enough for you? If you found value in this, stop here. Time is your greatest ally. Don't let it slip away.